What's going on, guys? I don't fucking feel like doing this right now. Let's be straight up. I'm an honest man. I don't feel like doing this right now at all. I mean, hell, I think I look really bad right now. I got this big ass pimple on my face. I don't feel energetic. I don't feel like talking. I don't really feel like doing anything. I honestly think what I feel like doing right now is sitting down, smoking weed, and not even opening my fucking mouth for the entire day. That's just how I feel, and that's just how I feel sometimes. Like, there's at least a couple days like this with me every week where I don't feel like doing anything, and I'm not gonna do anything. Except that's how it used to be. I used to be like, I'm not gonna do shit today. But then, you know what? You gotta think about how things used to be in your life. Think about, when you were a young kid and you had to go to school and you'd wake up and be like, oh, Mom, I'm not feeling too good today. And she'd still tell you to go the fuck to school. 'Cause she knows that you gotta be tougher than that if you wanna get to where you wanna be in this world. You can't just have a day where you wake up and you're feeling like, I don't know how I'm doing right now. And then you just decide, fuck it, I'm not gonna do any of the shit that I have to do. You get a job in the world. If you're gonna every other day or every third, fourth, fifth day, even just once a week, just be like, oh, I really can't do it today. I'm not feeling it. Boss, I'm not feeling it. Like, you're gonna get shit canned. You won't have a job. And you need a job to have money. And you need money to live. So, you gotta do what you gotta do. And you also gotta be aware of why. Just, if you're feeling like that, maybe think about why you might feel that way. If I'm honest about why I'm feeling like this, it's actually very simple. When you decide that you have the wherewithal to look at your own actions from a third person situation and think about, why are you doing that? And that's obviously why you feel that way. I went to the supermarket like 2 days ago. I bought a full cheesecake and then this like big brownie cake, and it looked really good. And I haven't been going to the gym. I've been eating that cake. And I've been smoking cigarettes. I've been sitting on my ass. And I've been wallowing in my own self-pity. Not even really just self-pity. I think more just like, because I don't feel bad for myself. I think I'm just giving in to every single one of my fucking desires, which is it's not what you're supposed to do. If you give in to every little thing that you feel, you become a very impulsive person, and you find you can't really move in any positive direction, because the only direction you move is wherever that impulse you just got brings you. And those impulses have been bringing me to smoke cigarettes upon cigarettes and just eat a lot of cake. A lot of cake. I ate a lot of cake in the past couple days. And I feel it. I feel like a cake. I feel like a fucking cake. Anyways. The theme of this week, for me, it's gotta be discipline. Because, I don't know, you can't... You have 3 weeks like this and you gain 10 pounds, okay? Or you have 5 years like this, maybe you get cancer. And so it's just things fucking stack up in life. You know, I make 900 podcasts. I'm probably going to be on top of the game. You know, I'm too good to not be if I make fucking 900 pretty good podcasts. So it's just, what I'm saying is like there's a domino effect to life, and if you keep just doing things that you know are going to hurt you in the future, but they're going to make you feel good for a second in the now, you're going to have no future. You're going to shit all over it. And so this week, what this week is going to be about for me is fucking, I mean, I got to get off my ass. You know, I work 8 hours every day, and like, yeah, that's what I got to do to get by. But after those 8 hours, I can't be like, well, I did what I got to do today. No. Something I've been realizing about life is that, hell, it's nonstop fucking work. Every fucking day until you die. You wake up, you're working. Like, I wake up, oh, fuck, I gotta fuel myself for the day. So I gotta go get to work on getting breakfast for myself. And then, oh, damn, like, my body's feeling flabby. It's time to get to work after you go to work at the gym to feel better about yourself. Me and about 3 others spent the night at my friend's house. He has a furnished garage that we were all playing video games in until 2 a.m. We went inside his actual house to get some food, and we looked down the hall across from the kitchen to see his parents fucking with their door open. We all ran away, and it was a sight that had forever haunted us. You know, if y'all ran away, I don't think I have to think too hard about what kind of parents your buddy had. It wasn't the firm, young, adult couple. I'm thinking more on the saggy, unsightly side of things. Because if you know, where I grew up, some people just had kids just way too young. And if I saw them having sex, you know, they still got it all bagged in there and everything. Not too many wrinkles. I'm assuming, you know, you guys got together to play video games until 2 a.m. What are you, like 13? I hope not any older. I'd probably set up shop and like take it in for a minute, you know. It's a young age and you see sex, like, what is sex, you know? Gotta watch and see what's happening, really kind of understand it and take it in. Those young parents fucking. But yeah, you know, some parents are saggy. And like, saggy people, saggy parents, still gotta fuck, so, you know, best to get out of there if that was the situation. I met this Tinder chick and I went down on her and she wanted to bang. I went to the bathroom to take a leak and I had the Joker red smile on my face. I took the moment to ask myself, do I stay and send it or do I leave? I grabbed my shit and I left. What would you have done in this situation, Jameson? You know, I get so many stories about period sex and period blood and how I saw a girl bleed and then I just left. So what are you going to do when you're 32 years old and your wife is cutting some celery and then she slices her finger open? Are you just going to say, ew, and leave? Or are you going to stay, be a man, and patch up that finger? I mean, there was one time where my girlfriend sliced her toe halfway off her foot, and it was bleeding everywhere. And I didn't just say, ugh, ew. I wrapped up that fucking toe, carried her to my car, and drove her to the hospital. Because when shit gets bloody, I don't just fucking leave. One time at Iowa State University, we had partied all day. Eventually, we get to this party, and I schmooze with the dude who owns the house to let me inside and charge my phone. I'm sitting there in the kitchen, and this half-Asian, half-black dime walks in looking for a charger. She asks to use mine, but I needed to rage all night too, and probably wouldn't get many more chances to charge. So I say, what do I get out of this? So she says she'll make out with me to charge her phone. Fair enough. We're making out and shit, and she's like, let's go downstairs. We go down into the unfinished basement and go into the dark laundry room, and she lays on the concrete gross floor and is like, okay, finger me. And I do. Shit's getting hot, and I'm thinking I'm about to bang this girl on the concrete floor of this random house. She says, whip out your dick. And I'm like, alright, so I do so. As I whip out my dick and look back at her to see her reaction, she's staring out the door of the laundry room, through the darkness into the light of the stairs, where we came down. So I look over too, and there stands a little person, standing there drinking a beer, and I could see this man had his other hand in his pants. He ran away, and she immediately got up and left. I would say I was disappointed, but I truly wasn't. I was cock-blocked by a little person, and honestly, that made the night for me. Even better than getting laid. I mean, if you think about it, all he really did was even the playing field. Because, I mean, if you're a little person, genetically speaking, it's probably going to be tough to find yourself a mate. So, he subtracted one from your book, but, I mean, his book's not even a page long, is it? Probably. Unless he's in maybe like a little person sex group. Because I don't know a lot of people. I mean, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. But I don't know a lot of people that want to fuck a little person. I don't. Anyways, can you blame him for wanting to just like see some sex and like maybe catch like a residual whiff in the air and maybe get some juices of his own flowing just off the scent that's in the air? That's all he wants. I mean, you want the whole kit and caboodle. Little bro just wants a whiff and maybe a little eye shot action.